third grade. This is Miss Stogsdill at Mays Elementary School. Hope you all are doing well. Hope all of your lessons are going great. We are missing you, but we hope you're staying healthy and safe at home. Today, we are going to continue our unit with personal finance. We're going to look at planned expenses and unplanned expenses. So if you have your math book with you, if you will turn to page 893, we're going to dive on in and look at the difference between a planned expense and an unplanned expense. First off, we're going to look at the meaning of planned expense. A planned expense or planned spending is paying money for goods and services that you expect. So when you go to the grocery store, when you are paying that house payment, that car payment, those are things that you know each month that you're going to have to pay. So that is something you plan on paying each month. But sometimes we have things that come up that are an unplanned expense. So an unplanned spending is paying money for goods and services you do not expect. Unplanned spending can be large and unexpected, like car repairs. The benefits of unplanned spending are that you can take advantage of sales and enjoy treats. So if your car breaks down, that's an expense that you weren't expecting to spend. Or if your favorite clothing store has a sale, maybe mom or dad will take you and you can go and get clothes. That was money they were not expecting to spend that month. Or maybe you just go out for a treat and have some ice cream. That is unexpected. Those were not things that you were planning on spending money on that week or month. So in our textbook, we are going to look at page 893. And right here in the orange, it says, list at least 3 things your family might plan to spend money on. List at least 3 things that you might not plan to spend money on. So I was thinking about my household and some of the monthly things that I know that we plan on spending each month. So one of the first ones was groceries. I know each month my family spends a certain amount of money most of the time on groceries, so I can plan on that money being spent. Our house payment. I know at the first of each month our house payment is due, so I'm planning on that money being spent. And then gas. We know each week to 2 weeks we have to put gas in our car, and I know about how much money that I'm going to spend on gas that month. Now, those unplanned expenses that come up, car repairs. Sometimes a part on your vehicle will break and you have to get it fixed. That is not money that we planned on spending. Sales on clothes. Sometimes those clothing stores will have a good sale and we'll go spend money to buy clothes for the girls that I have at home. New appliances. Not long ago, our washer and dryer went out. So we had to go and buy a new washer and dryer. And that was not money that I expected to have to spend that month. Those are unplanned expenses. I was not planning on spending money on those items, but we ended up having to. So at the bottom right here where it says look back, what are some benefits of planned spending? So what are some good things about planned spending? So some benefits of planned spending is you know how much money you are spending. Each month I know about how much money we're spending on our house payment, our car payments, putting gas in the car, groceries, those cable bills, telephone bills. I can average out how much money I spend each month to give me an idea of the next month. I have an idea. I know what planned expenses I have, so I know how much money I'm spending on those. You know how much extra money you will have after you pay all your bills. So once all those monthly bills are paid, I can look back and say, we'll have about this much money left. Maybe we can go out to dinner. Maybe we can go get a special treat of ice cream because we know how much money is left after all of our bills are paid. So now we're going to look at page 894. And at the top in orange, it says, last week, Greg's family spent the amounts of money shown. How much money did they plan to spend? How much did they spend that they did not plan on ahead of time? So on the little yellow sticky note, we have weekly spending. We have planned spending. So Greg's family planned on spending $128 for groceries. They planned on spending $38 for gas for their car. They planned on spending $72 on lunches. Now to the unplanned spending. They had a car repair of $82. They had a clothing sale for $29. And they went for ice cream for a total of $15. Those were items that they did not plan on spending money for. Okay, on B, it says to find the total planning spending. Find the total planned spending. How much money did Greg's family plan on spending that week? Okay, so we know that they were spending $128 for groceries. They were spending $38 for gas for the car, and they were spending $72 for lunches. And we know if we are finding the total, our operation we're going to use is addition. So we're going to take the 8 plus 8, and you will get $16. Then you're going to take that 16, add 2 to get 18. So you're going to take your 8, drop your 8, and regroup your 1. Well, 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 will give you 6. And then 6 plus 7 will give you 13. Drop your 3, regroup your 1. 1 plus 1 will give you 2. So Greg's family was planning on spending $238 that week. Now we need to figure out how much total spending they have for their unplanned, the money that they were not planning on spending. So on their unplanned spending, we know that they were going to spend, or that they spent $82 on their car repair, $29 on a clothing sale, and $15 on ice cream. So again, to find the total, we're going to add up all of our numbers. So we have our 2 plus 9 gives us 11. 11 plus 5 gives us 16. So we're going to drop our 6 and regroup our 1. So 1 plus 8 gives you 9. 9 plus 2 gives you 11. And 11 plus 1 gives you 12. So Greg's family had $126 of unplanned spending, money that they were not planning on spending that week. Now, on the bottom where it says, do you understand? Suppose Greg's family planned on repairing their car last week. What would the total planned and unplanned spending have been? So now we're going to take the car repair and move it into our total of planned spending. So we have our $238 that we know Greg's family was going to spend that week, but we're going to add $82 to that $238 for planned spending. So Greg's family had their $238 of planned spending. We're going to add the car repair of $82 to that planned spending. So we take our 8 plus our 2 because we're trying to find the total. So 8 plus 2 would give us 10. Drop your 0, regroup your 1. 1 plus 3 gives us 4. Plus 8 gives us 12. So we drop our 2, regroup our 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So Greg's family now has $320 of planned spending. Now we're going to find the total of unplanned spending, taking away the car repair, because Greg's family now has the car repair as a planned spending. So we're going to take our $29 for a clothing sale and our $15 for ice cream and find the total of their unplanned spending. So we have our $29 for clothing sale and our $15 for ice cream. So we're going to take our 9 plus 5, which gives us 14. You're going to drop the 4, regroup the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So now Greg's family is spending a total of $44 on unplanned spending. Well, third grade, I hope this video has been beneficial to you. I hope it helped you to understand the difference between a planned spending and unplanned spending. Because our planned spending is when we know what we're spending each week, maybe each month. It's our house payments, our car payments, our gas for our vehicles, groceries for our families. We know each month we're going to spend a certain amount of money on those items. Well, our unplanned spending are things that come up. Maybe our car broke down. Maybe we had to buy new appliances. Maybe we took our family out to the movies and dinner one night. That is money that was not planned, that was not going to be spent, but we ended up having to get the car repaired or just having a fun night out and spent money that was not planned in our monthly or weekly expenses. Well, I hope you're staying safe and well, and I hope we can get back into the classroom real soon and see each and every one of you. Have a wonderful afternoon, third grade. Bye.